Anybody been having trouble with the internet or smartphones, delays or
Rob, let
uh,
me start the meeting first.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Today's
Mm,
Restaurant
mm,
Networking Group. Today is July
mm,
24th at 11 a.m. My name is Howard Appel. I'm the
mm,
founder and publisher of Today's Restaurant, and we are a group of vendors who are here to help each other grow our businesses and to help any
mm,
restaurant owner, manager, or chef
mm.
who might have a problem or an issue that they'd like to get help with. So we encourage you to give us a call at 561 620 8888 or go to our website
Mm.
at trnusa.com. And if you'd like to reach us by uh,
Mm.
email, you can send us an email at info@trnusa.com. A couple of things I want to go through first before I start introducing people. We have a couple, three, four new people here this morning, which is great. Thank you all for coming. And want to remind you, for some of the folks who weren't here last week, we are starting a new feature in our newspaper every month. It's called the Today's Restaurant News Forum, which is a clearinghouse for the industry because the people in the industry are not just food service interested, they have other issues and problems. So we're asking people to send us their comments, their problems, their the issues, and it could be business related, it could be political motivated, love life, whatever it is, and we'll try to answer it. And if I can't answer it, we have you folks in our groups who are experts,
Mm. Mm.
and we'll come to you to ask for solutions. If not, we'll go to experts outside of the group. So I'm asking for your help to get it started. If you have an issue or a problem or a concern or an observation, just send us a couple of lines, like a question, like a Dear Abby, so that we can put that into the forum and try to get it answered. I think it's going to be a great new addition to the newspaper. The response,
Email to what address, Howard? Email to what address?
send it to email Howard, no, send it to info@trnusa.com.
It'll be a Dear Howie column.
Second thing I wanted to mention was come to my attention that a lot of people here in the group are doing things that the industry should know about. On our website, there's a tab that says submit your press release. Now, it doesn't have to be a formalized press release. You could send us a paragraph and don't worry about formatting it as a press release. But if you hire somebody new, or let's say Azalea, she sells a restaurant that she wants people to know about. You know, if even if you paint your building purple, it doesn't matter because the whole intent of it is to get it into the paper and get your name in front of the people. That's the whole idea. That's how marketing works. So I encourage you to do that. Go to the website, fill out that form. It'll go to us automatically. And what else? Oh, the show in Orlando. As you know, it's October 25th to 27th. We still have booths that are available. Not us, the show, but in our pavilion. So if you're interested, let me know at the end of the meeting or during the week. And that's all I have at the moment. So I want to introduce some of the folks who are here for the first time. And I'm going to ask you to give us your name, tell us who you are, what you do, where you're located, and how we can reach you. And don't worry about writing down names and numbers because at the end of the meeting, I'll send everybody a spreadsheet with all the contact information of everybody that's here. So I'm going to start out ladies first. I'm going to start out with Alison. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too, Howard. Hi, everyone. Nice to meet you. My name is Alison Herman. I am of counsel with the law firm of Malkin Law. We are located in Miami Beach. We do work mostly remotely rather than in our offices ever since COVID. We specialize in alcohol beverage law in all types of, we represent each tier of the industry, but in your tier, in the on-premise restaurant, what we do is we handle licensing, soup to nuts, whether it's you are a startup and you need licensing. We work with you with obtaining your state licensing and everything that goes along with that, from fingerprinting, seating charts, everything that you might need to submit to the Florida Alcohol Beverage and Tobacco Division. We also represent on-premise licensees regarding any type of inspection report or investigation by the Florida DABT and elsewhere in the United States. My partner is also licensed in New York. We do licensing filings in every state because it does not require a legal license to do so. You don't have to be admitted into a bar in a state. So we do licensing across every state. We also represent both federally and in states if there are violations or inspection notices, like I said. We also have represented various large chains with, so they have a license, they have a 4COP, they have a 2COP, whatever it is. Sometimes they forget that when they have a change of control or a change in management that's listed on their liquor license, they forget to make those changes. It results in a notice of violation from the state. We go in and quickly resolve those issues for our clients. We also work with clients who are interested in having private labels, or a lot has become kind of popular for especially the restaurant chains that are large or just a single large one to want to invest in not just a private label, but maybe a manufacturing of wine or spirits in Europe. As everyone knows, we have the three-tier system that prevents a supplier or wholesaler having an interest in your company, but some states allow the reverse. In other words, you as a retailer can have an interest in those manufacturers without violating your license. So we've worked, some states don't allow it, some states do allow it, some states just ignore it. So we have a very broad depth. I have been doing alcohol beverage law for over 32 years. I was formerly with Southern Glaciers in-house starting as their general counsel back in 2009. In 2016, I became their senior counsel for regulatory and compliance. So I do all kinds of trade practice training on all three tiers. I've also done all of their mergers and acquisition work from 1994 until I left there 3 years ago. I retired from them, went back into private practice to maybe work a little less in my final, hopefully 5 to 10 years of practicing as an attorney in South Florida. So I'm open to any questions or any issues you may have if you wanted to reach out, or even on this call, if you have any questions about what we do and how we can be of any guidance or help to you.
Give us the phone number where we can reach you.
Done.
Sure. You're best to reach me.
Not
Pardon?
right now. You did it yesterday. It's gonna take 2 days.
Oh, I think somebody's not
I
on
think
mute.
Arson needs to mute.
Yeah. My best number to reach me on is not my office, but my cell phone. I have that on my email as well. It's 954-850-1587. You can also reach me at Alison with one L, ALISON, at Malkin, MALKIN.law.
Okay.
Alison, I wanted to ask a question if it's okay.
Sure.
Do you deal with, a lot of the liquor licenses down here usually come from, big carriers, and so on and so forth. Do you, I know it's a silly question, I don't know. Do you
No, it's
regulate the life? I don't know. Do you, I don't know if I'm really expressing myself right, but the fact is, you know, there's liquor that comes from, distributors in general.
sure.
Are there ways to regulate that, to go into different restaurants and organizations? I'll give you an example. My cousin is
Okay.
vice president of Western Carriers, and they
Mhm.
supply all the, liquor throughout, the country and whatever it is. I think he's in New Jersey and also in California. And I was just wondering, do you regulate the amount of liquor coming into these stores, or how?
No, there's no real regulation on what a store can purchase as long as they're purchasing from a licensed wholesaler, especially in the state of Florida, and in most states require that, unless, of course, there's the exceptions if you're dealing with like craft distilleries or breweries or certain things like that.
That,
Some states
that,
have some wonky laws that allow that, but for the
that
most part, you have to buy from, if you're in Florida, from a licensed
That's
wholesaler
what I was
distributor
trying to
in
say.
Florida.
What happens if it's not licensed? And how do you know if, let's say, the liquor distributed to those restaurants are not licensed? You follow what I'm saying?
Sure. So if you're the
Hmm.
licensee and you're starting to do business with a distributor, you should ask for a copy of their license or their permit, or you can go on the Florida DABT website and check out to see if they have a license or not.
Got
And
it.
how the state monitors that is, package stores and on-premise locations are often audited by the state, and they marry up your invoices from distributors with your product on your shelf. And they actually check to make sure that who you're buying from is licensed in the state of Florida.
And if
So
they're
they're
not, then they
very,
come. And if they're not, they come to you.
Hey, Rob,
the
I
state
want
doesn't come to me, but if you come to me because you have bought from an unlicensed wholesaler unknowingly, I can help you work through that violation with the state. And if it's a oops, didn't realize it, a mistake, we're so sorry, we will never do it again. Usually it's a warning from the state if it's a first time or a very small fine. They might come at you aggressively that we're going to suspend your license or terminate your license or some bigger fine. But my experience has been when I work with the DABT, because I have a lot of experience doing that with them, I can usually work out a very amicable relationship because we're telling the state we won't ever do that again.
And let's hope
Hey,
these
Rob, your bill
restaurants
is
know
going
the
to be in
law.
the mail.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
I want to move on because we've got
Yep.
a couple of new
Thank you
people
very much.
and we have a speaker. And if you after the speaker, Azalea, we'll get to your question. All right. We'll have some other questions, Alison, for you. And I'm sure there'll be more. So I want to move on to Gerhard. Good morning. Tell us who you are, what you do, where you're located, and how we can reach you. Nice to see you
Hi
again.
there. Good morning. Nice to see you too. Hi, everybody. So my name is Gerhard, and I work with WSI. You see that in the corner over there. It's a company based in Canada, but I am in Miami. And I focus on AI discovery, like how businesses, especially hospitality, gets found via AI, and which is becoming more prevalent. You can reach me. I will put my email address into the chat. It's my name plus wsiworld.com.
I wanted you to tell it to us verbally because people watching on. We're going to put this on YouTube. People will be able to.
Okay, good. Let me say Gerhard.Brugger at wsiworld.com.
Okay, we'll double back to you after
Yes.
everybody's done. Let's see who else we got. Mark Moeller. Nice to see you again.
Same here. Good morning, everybody. Mark Moeller. I am with the Double Platinum Hospitality Group. I am a partner of Michael Ross. He's a fractional CFO. I am a fractional COO. We focus on emerging concepts, founder-led concepts that are looking to add C-suites guidance to their company without having to go through the cost of that. We're not a full-time as a fractional, we're part-time, but we're able to provide enough detail and system and structure to help you get where you need to go until you can afford to bring on somebody on a full-time basis. I've been in the restaurant business for 44 years. I spent 18 years in corporate America. I was partners in 6 restaurants of my own. And I spent 26 years, or I'm not 26 years also as a consultant. The name of that company is The Recipe of Success. I'm based in Connecticut in the lower half, about an hour 15 from New York City. My direct number is area code 203-513-2432. And my email address is mark, M-A-R-K, @tdphg.com. So it's short for the Double Platinum Hospitality Group.
Okay, great.
Thank you for having me.
So, as I said, I'll double back to you folks after everybody does their intros, so that after you see what we do. And I just want to welcome back Justin. Nice to see you again.
Thank you, Howard. Nice to be back.
Okay, so you've done this before, so
I have.
give us a quickie.
Yeah, so Foodie Fraternity. This is a culinary consulting company that I created, been working through. I'm the principal consultant. I'm based in Spring Hill, Florida. Willing to travel. Just finished up some work with Play Sporting Lounge out in Doral, Florida. They actually expanded out of the Hard Rock Hollywood, which was their original location. They wanted a flagship. They didn't have any kitchen at that location. They were using room service. So I was brought on to kind of formulate their whole back of the house situation for Doral. Just looking to network, soup to nuts, back of the house. Matter if it's just recipe work, operations, if you're looking for kitchen design, concept discovery, anything along those lines. I've got a 20-year career with Bloomin' Brands that I worked with them, first starting off with Roy's Hawaiian Fusion, moved on to be the lead R&D chef for Bonefish Grill, and then moved and touched all the brands over at Bloomin' Brands, Fleming's, Carrabba's, even worked with Bloomin' International for an R&D kind of lead. So looking to connect again. And then also want to give a shout out to Bill Clement. I'm not sure if he's on today, but he did reach out following the last call. We had an awesome conversation. So just a quick shout out to Bill. Thank you.
All righty. So I got everybody that's new, except for there's one name on the board I don't recognize. Arslan?
Hey, I'm basically short introduction. I'm here because of Azealia. I'm trying to open a cafe. So she's helping me out get that done. So hopefully I might be dealing with most of you at the later stage, not right now.
Okay, well, welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thank you,
So
Azealia.
I want to go.
Justin, just really quickly, just as an FYI, your background is inverted from what we see. I know it probably looks fine on your side, but you got to do a flip on it just so we can read what it says. I've been there before.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
All right, I want to go to our speaker for today. Bill Clement of Energy Brokers is going to give us a presentation on his company. And for those of you watching within his area, you should all be giving him a call to save some money. So, Bill, the floor is yours.
Okay, is that 5 minutes? How long is it?
You can go 10.
Okay.
Whatever you need.
I won't take all that time. So I want to start. I have 2 phases to my company. One is energy broker, and the other one is national utility refund. But I'll take a couple minutes on each one. I turned 67 last Friday, and one of the experiences that I've found is that you don't know what you don't know, and it can be devastating for us. It can be treacherous for us if we don't know something and we're losing money on it. And I found that a lot of different restaurant owners here in Florida, we did the show with Howard last year, and I was in another booth, but 95% of the restaurant owners that came by my table did not know that gas was deregulated in Florida. So what that means is they don't know what they don't know, and they're losing money on to increase their profit margins. So one of the things I found out, and that you don't know what you don't know, is many of my clients, almost 100% of them, when I get done sharing with them and they save money, they go, "Wow, I didn't know that." And that's their response. So I want to give you some examples. Right now in Florida, TECO is charging you 98 cents to the average customer. Florida Public Utilities and Florida City Gas are charging $1.27 per therm, have been for 8 months now straight. I don't know if you knew, but TECO on the electric side just increased our rates 33%. My electric went up to $600 last month, 33%. So anytime we can save money on energy, it just makes, with the small margins that restaurant owners have and hospitality business has, it just makes sense to save that money and to take care of that. I'll give you a couple examples. 3 Culvers here in Florida. I cut their rates from $1.27 down to 70 cents, saved them $18,000 a year for the 3 restaurants and $91,000 over a 5-year contract. That's a lot of money. I don't know about you, but that's a big savings.
That's huge.
Did you know that most commercial businesses that are deregulated in deregulated states, it's called a customer choice program? If people think you're skeptical about it when you're talking to them about it, tell them to Google it. Tell them to Google it through TECO or whatever. It's on there. It's on their websites. You can't find it unless you search customer choice program. But those are the 3 key words. It's customer choice program. Every single utility bill is based on their address. There has 3 things to their bill. There's the taxes and fees. There's the distribution to the product, whether it's gas or electric. And the third thing is the supply portion. We can control the supply portion by sending an invoice to the 7 suppliers in the state of Florida or the other deregulated states where they're suppliers. They bid on it. It's a customized bid. They come back with a price, and then I present it to the customer for the savings and for the analysis. Another example, a dry cleaners here in Tampa, a linen company commercial, about $2,500 on their bill every month. Saved them $510 a month, $30,000 over a 5-year period. That's just one gas meter. One gas meter. Okay, so that's that portion of it. I'll take a couple more minutes for. So I also, if I can't help them in a deregulated state for gas or electric, I can help them in any state by taking their bills and doing an audit. It's called National Utility Refund. And the way that works is 80% of all utility bills have some kind of error on them. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but at the bottom in very, very small print, it says that the utility company, whether it's water, sewer, gas, electric, trash, or whatever, it says on the bottom there that they're not responsibility for overcharges or errors on your bill. So what do you expect people to do? Get on the phone and call and find out if there's errors? Well, 80% of them have errors. So we find them all the time. We do an audit and we go back even 3 years. Some states are 4 years. Here in Florida, it's 3 years. And we find all kinds of things. Guess what? It has nothing to do with energy, but in Florida, if you're at a certain level of electricity and your company is using a certain level of electricity, you qualify for a reclassification. So here in Florida, we had a company who didn't know that they were using a certain volume of electricity, and we found them $120,000 credit 3 years back, $360,000 credit by just reclassifying them because their company and a small manufacturing company didn't know that because of the amount of usage they were using, qualified them for a refund and a different reclassification. We did another company in New York. They're a small manufacturing company because they had a certain amount of revenue and they surpassed that. We were able to go back 4 years, get them $160,000 because that revenue that they had qualified them for a tax exemption in the state of New York. They would have never known about it, and they got that money back. So this is national utility refund. Many of you deal with hospitalities, hotels, all kinds of franchise owners. The more they have in bills, the more they're getting fleeced, and the more we can recover that money for them. So one thing else I want to say is you don't know what you don't know, and here's another thing you don't know. All this is at no cost to the person, to the commercial business. No cost. In the national utility refund, we sit down with them and we say, hey, if we find $200,000, you keep half and we keep half. We've never had a company say, you know what, we don't want to do that because you're getting half back. If we find $50,000 and we put 25 grand back in their pocket, anybody would be happy with that, right? Same thing with franchise companies and so forth. On the brokerage side, I'll finish here. On the brokerage side, I get paid because I'm bringing you a customer. So that guy that was a laundromat cleaner here, linen company, I brought him as a new customer to the supplier. So that supplier got him signed up for 5 years. He was tickled to death to have a new customer. So then the supply company pays me. So that transaction is never seen, and everybody's happy. So there's no transaction exchange between me and the broker or between me and the customer on anything other than the national utility refund, where we agree, hey, whatever we find, you get half, we get half. So I'm sure you know companies. We can help them save money. If you have any questions, I'm open to them now. What questions you may have?
How do we reach you?
813-455-4079. I'll have all the other information in my chat, and Howard does a great job of putting all that to you in an email later on.
Hey, Bill, put a big sign in your booth at the show. Did you know gas is deregulated in Florida?
Yeah.
Put up a big sign, everyone will stop, talk to you.
Anybody have any questions for Bill? All right. Well, like Bill said, any restaurant that is in his work area should obviously give him a call, because for no fees up front, you might as well take a shot and see if you get some money back. In this economy right now, it's all important. So Bill provides a very important service.
Hey, Bill, did Claudio ever get back to you?
Excuse me?
Did Claudio ever get back to you?
Yes. I've left messages for you, and I haven't been able to get a hold of you.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will circle back with you.
Thanks.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you again, Bill.
Thank you for allowing us to do this. This is awesome.
I want to get into the intros, and let's start out with Terry Ark. Welcome back.
Thank you. Okay, so my name is Terry. I am the owner and founder of Creative Business Impressions. So I am your go-to person for promotional items. I can do signs. I can do pens, mugs, anything that you can possibly think of that you want to put your company logo on. Before I get into what I do, I want to thank Matt and his company for another order. I appreciate that. One of the thing that I want to talk about today is franchises. I don't talk about this a lot, mainly because there's a lot to it when there's comes to promotional items, everything has to be uniform. So I can set up a website for the franchisor so that the franchisees can all purchase and everything is exactly the same. So approved products, approved logos, random opening packages, all kinds of different things that is all, so everything is uniform throughout the whole company. And I'm going to stick to that. My phone number is 561-308-1393.
Okay, thank you. John Bunn, good morning.
Good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. My name is John Bunn. I'm with the Bunn Company. If you really want to get rid of your plastic bags and secure delivery food the proper way, consider a bun tying machine. Our product's 100% environment safe. It gives a secured knot that you cannot duplicate by hand. We've been in the bakery industry tying bakery boxes since the 1920s. Today, we need to get into the restaurants and pizzas and takeouts. Let's secure it. Let's take care of your customers because too many delivery drivers admit to eating the food they deliver. If you want to give me a shout, we're in Lakeland, Florida. My number is 1-800-222-BUNN, B-U-N-N. Our website is buntyco.com. We've actually just launched a new website, so we're still making some changes, but we got a neat little feature on it. We have a little bot on it that's called Nadia. In our machines, there's a little, what we call a nodder, and it's a little jaw. And we added some hair and a bun knot around the back, tied the hair, and it's got an eye on it that moves around. It's kind of cute. You can ask questions. Trying to make our site a little more interactive with our customers. So give it a shout. Give us a shout. Take a look at the site. Give me some responses on it. It'd be great. My email is info, I-N-F-O, @buntyco.com. And those that are serious about the pizza show, get with Howard quick because we need to get that buttoned up as well. It's a great show. And it'll be a lot of fun. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to my favorite business broker, Azalea.
Woo, woo. And I want to apologize. There was last week I was under contract and I thought we were going to be done to make it to the meeting, and it was a due diligence I couldn't escape. And 2 weeks I was traveling and 2 weeks I was in the mountain, but I'm really happy to be back. And I'm glad you didn't give my spot away. I was like, he's going to send an email to find another business broker. I've missed too many. So thank you for saving my spot. So my name is Asalia. I am a business broker and commercial realtor in South Florida. I focus on restaurants. I work with my brother. Right now we have 44 in the Keys, Miami-Dade, Broward. I don't think we have anything in West Palm, too far north for us. And I help your clients find locations that were restaurants so the process is a little bit easier. Or if they want to sell them, I can get them some key money, even with no name and no brand and no nothing, because it's so hard to find these spaces. So just having city, county, and state permits, a good lease, a good infrastructure, we can sell the spaces for them. And that's it. I have a lot of questions for you, Alison. I have like 3 deals on hold because of 2 COP, 4 COP. So
give me a call. I'm happy to try to help.
Heaven sent, heaven and Howard sent. So thank you.
There we go. Okay.
My number is 786-457-2796. Thank you, guys.
I'll keep the window open after the meeting, so if it runs over, you guys can talk.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
John
you.
Meredith, good morning.
Good morning, John Marinick, Marinick Food Service Consultants. We design restaurants, and what Azalea just said is really important because if you can get into a place that already has a hood and already has the permits, things like that, it makes everybody's life a lot easier, faster, and you can get approvals and get open a lot quicker. That's one of the things we're known for, is actually being able to turn projects around pretty quick for you so you can get open. If you also are looking for vendors at schools, things like that, they're getting ready for the new school year and you're looking for operators for the facilities, give us a call as well. We do vendor selection and negotiation. 954-817-1183. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. John's been around a long time. He knows his business. Can't go wrong with John. Let's go to Steve. Geller. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Steve Geller, Leasing Solutions, Palisades, New York. I'm in the commercial finance business, principally equipment financing for businesses. I work on transactions all sizes, $5,000 and up. Most credit types. I can do startups, and I've been doing it a long time. My phone number is 845-362-6106. I just wanted to add here that last few weeks I've been on some Zoom sessions, some finance industry specific Zoom sessions, and there's a lot of talking about the future, and there's a lot of uncertainty in the markets here. Uh, we were we were previously pretty confident that rates would come down until this Iran war started up, and it's consuming us significantly. So rates will remain high, and if somebody's starting a business or looking to acquire equipment, uh, they may have to just eat those the higher cost and to get open, but rates are just not coming down as we expected. That's
Is equipment something you can refinance like a house or other types of loans?
uh, yes, but it's difficult. It's not an easy proposition. The banks and lenders don't like to do that. It's a
True.
lot of work involved. You have to do UCC searches and stuff. But I mean, it can be done, but it's a difficult process.
Gotcha.
Okay, I want to mention at this point our payroll member, Randy. I spoke to him this morning and he gave me the okay. He's on a medical leave for a couple of weeks. He's fine. He'll be back better than ever in a couple of weeks. So he just wanted everybody to know he didn't drop out. He's still with us. Let's go to Fred. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. All right, give me 2 minutes here. So I'm going to try to give a complete description of who I am. Founder and CEO of Bean and Telesphere Group, which is also known as Big Tech Group, and I'm also founder and CEO of Hotelport. So from a mission perspective, it's kind of pretty straightforward. My objective is to help hospitality companies build trust in the digital world. If you guys have read any of my writings on the big idea with Fred Bean, it's all about AI, trust, hospitality, technology, kind of all of it together, because it's a big blend and mess, and a lot of people are terrified and paranoid and don't understand what the heck is going on with AI. And I try to make it more simple than anything, because I think a lot of snake oil is out there, and that's part of the reason for the fear. And we have a lot of hotels that are leaking revenue all over the place. And by the way, Bill, you were the inspiration, along with another person that I had a conversation with for an article that I wrote last week about hidden leaks in operations. So talking about cost savings opportunities, whether it's leaky toilets or for utilities. And that actually resonated really well with a lot of owners. So I've been getting a lot of requests for additional information. So I'll be sending some more referrals to you shortly. Through Hotelport, we help hotels, restaurants, and hospitality organizations basically make sure that their content is accurate and up to date across third-party channels as well as on their own website. With, again, AI, that's becoming incredibly important now, because they need structured, verified, normalized content. And most hospitality businesses don't have that. After all of these years, you would think with all these different distribution channels that hospitality businesses have their own source of truth for what is true about their property or what is true about their business when it comes to menus, things of that nature. And they don't. When we go out and we audit hotels or restaurants or spas, the amount of inaccurate or stale or outdated information across those channels that represent their businesses is really incredible. And it's often frustrating because a lot of the business owners don't have time to go out and audit those channels to understand what they really look like and how to fix it. And if they did have the time, they wouldn't know how to do it, or they don't have the technology to support it. So we try to fill that gap for them to be able to be their sort of extended arm of their online marketing and technology teams to address these issues for them. Because again, all of this is about protecting revenue. Like the old tax saying, it's not how much revenue you make, it's how much you keep. And right now there are a bunch of leaky buckets when it comes to the hospitality industry. So very quickly, beyond my companies, I do work through other collaboration opportunities. And this is where I want to make sure that this group is taking advantage of me as much as possible. So I do serve as the chair of the content discipline for HEDNA, which is the Hotel Electronic Distribution Association. Also the HNLA, Optimization of Lodging Content working group. I'm also the chairman of the Tourism and Hospitality Council for the Chamber of Commerce and on the Executive Board of Governors for the Chamber as well. So as well as on the board of St. Thomas University. So please make use of my network. If there's anybody that you want to meet, need to talk to, I'm usually 1 or 2 phone calls away and happy to make introductions wherever possible. And then the last thing that I will say is Big Foundation is sort of my legacy passion project that we're slowly working on building so that we can launch a culinary skills initiative to teach food insecure children and young adults how to cook, to give them skills and a pathway into hospitality education, as well as into the hospitality industry to work for some of these restaurants and others. And I can be reached at hotelport.com or 305-523-9434. And of course, always on LinkedIn. Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Ben, good morning.
Was that Ben or Sven?
Ben. Ben Fisher. Oh, we got that Ben and Sven together. Ben Fisher, go ahead. Can't hear you, Ben.
Bueller. Muted? Is he muted?
He's not muted. Oh, now he's muted. Speak up, young man. Well, let's go to your uncle Sven.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Sven Jensen, founder and CEO of ProTier. We have the most flexible and customizable employee benefit solution in the market. So if any of your customers or any of you with your own small businesses are in need of health insurance, our solution works really well in that you can provide different dollar-based contributions for different roles within the organization. So a great solution for all business owners to spend their money how they want to when it comes to healthcare. We charge no fees to the company, and we charge no fees to the employee either. We make all of our revenue from the broker fees, so we're getting paid by Aetna and United. We do have a referral program where we pay out $500 for any leads that come in through any of your contacts. So if you guys have clients who you know are struggling with their employees, either their ability to recruit or retain top talent, we can be a great tool for them to improve their business operations. I can be reached at Sven, which is SVEN, at protier.com, PRO-TIER.com, and my phone number is 415-857-5048. Thank you.
Thank you. You want to try again, Ben?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
No?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right. Ben Fisher, Zivzo Marketing Group. We provide marketing services for just about every kind of business and profit or nonprofit organization. We have clients coast to coast. We do a lot of restaurants because I was in the restaurant business and owned a few dozen restaurants. And we offer all the people in the group a discount if they need any type of marketing. And we also pay commissions if you send us somebody that signs up with us. And they're substantial. We'd love to hear from everybody. So give us a call. We're here to help. And have a great weekend.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to Matthew. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. I've also been a little bit out of pocket. I just came back from our company conference up in Chicago, which was very successful. Obviously, I have a big part of that. Before that, there was an AI and recruiting summit that went on in national Zoom meetings. And before that, if any of you knows Danny Cahill, who's also a King recruiter. He had his summer school. So I'm very much up on AI and recruiting these days. Anyway, Matthew Freed here. I am with EHS Recruiting Company. I've been in hospitality and operations for about 20 years before I joined EHS about 10 years ago. EHS Recruiting has been helping advancing people's careers and growing companies, one hire at a time. We've been doing that for 30 years in hospitality. We've since branched out to just about many other industries, healthcare, engineering. Most recently, we started doing some video introductions on our resumes to speed up the hiring process. This is something that seems to be working pretty well with us. It's new on our website. And also, as a recruiter, one thing I will say, we work on contingency. We just ask for a chance to compete. The risk is us, the work is on us. We just ask to compete and help you find your best manager out there. And now, as this AI comes in, we become more of a partner to your restaurants. Not only am I able to put in my recruiting services, but I'm able to put in the services of how many people are on this group right now. So as AI takes up some of our searching time, we are able to become more of a partner in helping them, a consultant, as we can say. Not a consultant like consultants out here, but more in the hiring and retaining field. Anyway, mfreed at ehsrecruitingcompany.com, 941-993-7610.
Is your corporate office located in Tennessee, in Nashville?
No, we are in Sarasota. We have noticed through our SEOs and CEOs that we are starting to branch out and have our offices have more of a footprint. So you'll start seeing the other offices where our corporate office is in Nashville, but we want to give our other offices footprint. So we're doing things on the website that you're going to start seeing offices in New York, or where we have offices. We have about 14 offices around the country.
Yeah, I just got a request for a connection from somebody in Nashville.
Donna or Renee? It could have been Donna or Renee. They actually live in Orlando.
I think it was Renee.
You've met Renee. She'll be at the show, and she was at the show.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, and Justin, Marcus just reached out to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah,
I was just thinking about him.
Yeah, good. I'll let him know that you spoke. Marcus was the general manager at Play. Anyway, next.
Okay.
Good guy.
We're going to our other legal field. Elliot, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Elliot Brown, partner at Brown & Blyer. We are a business transactional law firm. What does that mean? We do all types of agreements, everything from startups to mature businesses looking for an exit and everything in between. My home office is here in Boynton Beach. We also maintain an office in Freehold, New Jersey. I'm licensed in New York, New Jersey, and Florida. And we also have a very vibrant trademark registration program for those of our clients who have valuable brands that they wish to protect on a federal level. We help them obtain those registrations and in many instances help them license that IP to generate royalty revenue in addition to the regular revenue generated by that particular business. I can be reached at 732-490-8200. I too have been away for the last couple of weeks, just worked out where I was traveling either back and forth to New Jersey or otherwise, but it's nice to be back and to see everybody.
I want to thank Terry and Elliot for helping me out on Wednesday. Had a little medical hitch and they helped me out.
Good to see you're back in action, Howard.
Yeah, sitting, not standing. Let's go. Chris, you're flying solo today.
That I am. Kevin is at the beach, and I don't know where John is. Hey, Justin, good to see you.
Good to see you.
We actually did a lot of work for Clay and hope to continue to do so in the future. We put together their procurement package. Kevin on our team worked extensively with Justin on the menu development. We also put their equipment package together. So we are strategic supply chain partners. We function as an outsourced purchasing arm for our clients. We typically put distribution agreements together that save anywhere from 8 to 15%. In addition to that, we bring in manufacturer direct pricing on deals that we can get or negotiate. And then we go out and find a GPO that is the right fit for the client's business. All GPOs don't fit all restaurants. Depends on what your focus is. So again, it's typically 8 to 15%. And again, echoing Bill Clement with energy, our whole business is based on people don't know what they don't know. And the longer I'm with Strategic, the more I realize how little people in food service understand what goes on behind the scenes just to get a box of widgets delivered to their back door. And that's how we save them money, because we know what goes on behind the scenes. We know what's available. We know what things can be. We have insight to all distributors, all GPOs, all parts of the country. That gives us a tremendous competitive advantage in terms of being able to put a good program together and fill in the knowledge gaps that people don't have locally. So again, strategic supply chain partners, all of our contact information routinely gets posted at the end of the meetings. We have a fantastic referral program, by the way. If you bring us a client, you get 10% of our fees for the lifetime of any agreement we put in place with a distributor. Typically, that would be a 36-month deal. And we are also, like several other people on the call, we are contingency based, meaning we only get paid if we identify and deliver those savings to the client. So there's no cost. It's free for us to take a look under the hood and see what's going on and kind of tell you where your opportunities are. Strategic supply chain partners, nice to meet all the new folks today too.
Every restaurant that's listening to us and within the service area should be talking to you and Bill this afternoon.
Can I add one more thing? We're working with the largest client we've ever had right now. They've been around for 30 years. They've been with the same distributor for 30 years. They thought they had a fantastic relationship. And this company does almost 50 million in purchasing. And we're going to save them a huge chunk. And I've been doing it for 30 years. We have another client in New Orleans who's been with the same distributor for 20 years. And we're in the final stage. We're actually presenting their RFP to results to them next week. 9.8% save. They thought they had a fantastic program. So yeah, Howard's right. Anybody ought to at least have a free look under the hood and be open-minded to what we tell you.
Okay, thanks.
How do we reach you, Chris? What's your phone number?
I can be reached at 985-778-1515.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's go to Stephanie, the queen of the scams.
What?
The queen of the scams.
The scam. Actually, no, I'm the defeater. Like, no, you're not messing with my clients. I'm coming to kick you out of their computers and say no thank you. You're not allowed to view their private information. I am one of two of the main members of Brilliant Computers, father-daughter duo, doing all things IT. There's really nothing that's off the table in regards to how we can support you, your organization, your restaurant, your family with your IT related needs. We're able to do on-site services for the South Florida area. We're able to do remote services for people all around the world using secure remote technology. We can help you with new hardware, software, online backup, security, email security, now phone security. We have a pretty good eye, like a keen eye, like a surgeon, as to whether an email is fake or real. We always suggest double checking phone numbers and emails before providing private information. If you're going to be sending money, make sure you have multiple points of contact to confirm the information that you are using to provide that those funds over. So, because interceptions happen more than you think. And when in doubt, reach out. You can email support@brilliantcomputers.com, or you can contact our office line 561-877-1119. And our website, brilliantcomputers.com, has a lot of information about, who we are, what we do, and how we can help you.
Okay, Armando, good morning.
Alberto?
I'm sorry, Alberto.
Close enough.
Shame on.
I suspected as soon as I heard it, I said, that's me.
I'm old, that's what happens.
No worries, Gary. I'm kidding. Good morning, everybody. Alberto Flores, AOTA Solutions, located here in South Florida. We have a national reach. We are an authorized agent, dealer, partner of all three wireless carriers. That means T-Mobile, Verizon, and AT&T. We are able to do bill analysis, just like some of the prior conversations, no cost, and we can support the account with the current carrier. And if the customer is shopping, we can look at everybody else and see what they can get in the marketplace. In these days, we have three very solid players / networks. Some customers are loyal to their carrier. Nowadays, I think you owe yourself some loyalty to your own funds, and I truly believe that you should shop to see what's out there, and we can do that very, very well. One house, we're in your corner, one-stop shop. Besides the mobility side, we also authorize partners with every ISP in the country, meaning that we are able to do any AT&T, any Verizon, any Spectrum. There's so many ISPs out there throughout the country, and we're able to offer a customer that's either moving into a new location. We can shove the internet for them and get them situated, ordered, without them having to do any shopping. For customers that have multi-locations, let's say you have 10 locations, 20 locations throughout the state or throughout the country, you're basically very likely dealing with 10, 20, who knows how many ISPs. We have access to companies that would be able to provide, procure, order, and install these services from all these providers, but have everything billed under one bill with far better support when you call into with an issue than you would dealing directly with the ISP. So there's a lot of interesting nuances when it comes to internet purchasing. And I will mention, I don't think I've mentioned this before, we do have a program for a referral program. If you refer us customers as they move and as they open new locations, we are able to provide a referral program where when the customer pays the bill, we are able to share that revenue that we get, that residual payment, as long as they're paying for the internet, and that's not something they switch very often. We're able to get you paid a percentage of what we're getting, and then we can talk through those details when we talk. But we do have a referring program. And then lastly, I know I'm running out of time. We recently partnered up with a company called Vanity Number Marketplace. And I'm going to put the link in the chat where anybody that's looking, especially restaurants, easy to remember numbers are important. I have a link where they can search that ties back to me, of course, but I will also include a link to a document that tells you how important it is for restaurants to have easy numbers so people remember and they do repeat business with them. I'll stop there. I know I'm rambling by now. Howard, thank you for the time. I appreciate you.
Did you give us your phone number?
954-816-0000.
Okay. We're running a little bit late, so if you can, just stick around for 3, 4, 5 minutes. Helen, good morning.
Good morning. Hi, I'm Helen Gottesman, and my husband Robert and I started Delicious Spoonfuls. which is a nonprofit 501c3 where we train and employ adults with disabilities to work in our ice cream shop. And we're working with Mike at Brisk Coffee to get coffee into our events so that earlier events, people will be served something other than ice cream. And we had met with Terry Ark had referred us to Full Circle Networking, where we met last week, and they were going to highlight us and help us get all this money for our nonprofit. And didn't pan out quite as well as I thought, but there were 80 people that were that heard our spiel and had got free ice cream, which they all appreciated. And if you're interested in Full Circle Networking down in Plantation, their next meeting is Friday, August 21st. So can hook you up with that. We're also still looking to get a van and a lot of other equipment donated to us. And if you have any ideas, love to talk. Our number is 561-676-2078. Helen at deliciousspoonfuls.org or deliciousspoonfuls.org. Thanks.
Thank you. Terry, can you do it quick?
Yes, I can, for sure. One thing I wanted to mention, we do have a restaurant owner here, compliments of Azalea. Is that correct? So I'm curious to see how she thought of this group. But what I do really super quick, and I got to do it fast, I tell you what is opening in the state of Florida, from the Panhandle to Key West, anything coming in as far as restaurants, bars, nightclubs, square footage, owners' names, phone numbers, email addresses. My team and I put this together. We're getting it out a whole lot earlier. It's a monthly leads list for Florida. Go to trnusa.com/leads. You'll see a copy, a sample report. Any questions, email me, terry@trnusa.com. I'll give you your cost as far as being in the group. It's not what's on the website, what the companies are paying. And again, I would love to hear your guest's comments on what she thought of this group.
Yeah, Arslan, if you could put your contact information in the chat so that we can contact you.
It's actually me. So my phone is 786-234-9525. We are in the initial phase of getting the lease done and getting the equipment renovated. So you can reach out to me at 786.
Where will it be?
It will be in Plantation.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard a female, and it's not. It's a male. I totally apologize for that.
Oh, it's fine.
You read his mind because it's him and his sister. So there will be a female involved.
Yeah.
Strange.
All right. I want
Bringing him.
to quickly double back to the new folks just to see if they want to add anything or change anything quickly. That's Alison.
I'm sorry. Yes.
You want to change anything or add anything to your intro?
No, I think I gave you enough. I'm happy to answer any questions. If anyone wants to reach out, call me with any issues specifically. I'm happy to discuss it and see if there's anything I can do to help, or just simply give you an answer to what your problem might be.
All right, so stick around because I know Azalea has some questions.
Yeah, I texted with her separate. She's going to call me later because I have an appointment right after this that I need to jump on.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. I appreciate everyone. It's been great listening and understanding who's who. I look forward to your list.
Gerhard, want to add anything?
Oh, no, nothing to add. Thank you very much.
Okay, and who am I? Oh, and Mark.
Yes, first, Howard, thank you very much for the invites. It's great to meet everybody. I do want to add that I am a nationwide operator. I've worked in 22 of the 50 states plus DC. I am also very experienced in not only the front of the house, but back of the house and finance. I'm a former chef, so I understand the every aspect of the business, and I have a head for marketing as well. So again, I want to say thank you. Appreciate the invite.
Oh, our pleasure. Welcome. Hope to see you again next week. I hope Fred and Gerhard had a good conversation. And anybody have anything they want to bring up before we adjourn? I appreciate everybody. Oh, Terry Ark, go ahead.
Yeah, just a quick announcement. The end, it's going to probably be like in October. There's going to be a trade show from my industry. If anybody wants to attend, you get to look at product. If you're interested in doing that, please just shoot me an email and I'll send you the invite. You have to, in order to, so there right now there's like 100 vendors that are going to be there. If anybody wants to look at product, and I think a couple of you have been to these before. So you look at product, you get to ask questions, you can order samples, stuff like that.
Where is it at, Terry?
It's typically in the Fort Lauderdale area.
Okay.
So there's one actually taking place in Orlando, but there's also one taking place in Fort Lauderdale. So if anybody wants to attend, just let me know.
All right. For those of you who haven't done it for a while, and for those of you who become new members, I would suggest that you schedule a time to do a presentation to what Bill did today so that we can get to learn more about you and know more about how we can help you. So,
Howard, one other thing I forgot to mention, I didn't have it in my notes, but I do give a referral fee of 25% of my profit. Fred, I owe him just a small piece of place, and I got a referral fee for him for $320. So just Azalea, I've sent her money. So, I mean, just a small piece of place that doesn't use a lot of gas, and 25% was $320 for Fred. So there's money to be made for both of us, and I call it 3 wins. The company wins because they save money, and I win and you win because we both make money. So it's a three wins.
And I'm in. I'm going to start really looking for everyone. I mean, I have been, especially strategic supply, and John Bunn. We look every place we go. We try. We talk. You never know what's going to happen, especially at the restaurant show when you get all these buyers coming in, all the restaurant owners. Holy cow, we have a whole row again this year of Today's Restaurant News. All these people here, many of them have booths in our row. So if you're thinking about having a booth, let us know immediately. We'll let you know pricing and all of that, whether you want a half a booth or a full booth.
I was on it last year, Howard. I just got to make this announcement, okay? So last year I paid, and I'm paying a third of what I paid last year. I had a 10 by 10 booth, the smallest booth you can get, and I'm getting a half a booth with Howard in them, and I'm paying a third of the price that I paid last year. So I'm telling you, it's a big savings.
Absolutely.
We work very closely with that organization, and we pass the savings on to everybody.
Absolutely.
So, anyway, I thank you all for coming. I appreciate seeing the new folks today. I hope you'll become members and see us again going forward. Have a great weekend, and let the sauce be with you.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Howard, I sent you a topic in the info at TRN USA. Take a look at it.